All right, peace, Ginn. I hope you're doing well. I actually just now woke up, so don't mind the crazy hair and etc. But Jin, that's actually a cool name, right? It means a couple things. But anyways, without further ado, let's definitely jump into your reading. So, for starters, um, you may or you may not have known this, but the sun, it is more so associated with masculinity. It is electrical, you feel me? It deals with what it is that you're exuding, what it is that you're expressing, in a sense, what you want the world to see. You feel what I'm saying? As it is spoken, the ascendant, it's more like what the world automatically sees, without you putting forth effort. But just due to your personality and who you are, at your core essence, you feel what I'm saying? Because the first house, it's ruled by, um, it's naturally associated with Aries, and Aries is the sign that deals with the I am. You feel what I'm saying? And interestingly enough, your ascendant. Hold on. Yeah, your ascendant is in the opposite. Is it in the opposite sign? No, it's not in the opposite sign. Wait, no. Your ascendant is in Cancer. Your your sun is in Libra. For some reason, I thought your sun was in Libra in the first house, but your ascendant is in Cancer. But yeah, so the first house, it deals a lot with the I am, the me, the self. You feel what I'm saying? And so with your um ascendant being in Cancer, but then your moon also being in the house of your ascendant, what this goes on to do is attract a lot of um personal issues and personal circumstances to you, in the sense that people who have their ascendant in the first house, you feel what I'm saying? They feel like life, all of life is happening for them or to them or because of them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they're the type who take everything very personal. And so what this indicates and what this means is that a lot of the circumstances and conditions that you attract to yourself are very much personal to you, and they're very much reflective to your um inner subconscious, you feel me, your inner emotions. So your moon is in Cancer, your moon is at home where it's supposed to be, you feel what I'm saying? And so with your moon being in Cancer and your moon being at home, this indicates that the moon is through you expressing the way it's supposed to. And so the moon deals with mysticism, you feel what I'm saying? It deals with the soul. It deals with the inner realm, you feel what I'm saying? In one of my posts, I explained how the moon deals with the mentality, but a lot of people disagreed, didn't get it, because they think that the mentality, when I say mentality, I mean the mind, you feel what I'm saying? I probably should have said mind over mentality. They think that the mind is just logic and rationality, but in reality, the mind is way beyond that. It's greater than just that, you feel what I'm saying? The mind, for starters, is the most intimate tool for the soul, like, in the sense that the soul can exist without the physical body, but no matter what, the soul will always need the mind. And like, this is why, like, even with the Mercury symbol, there's a moon on top. I don't know if you've noticed that, but without straying too far, you feel what I'm saying? But that's ultimately what the mind is. It deals with the soul. It deals with the observer, which observes reality, if that makes sense. So it's like your ego goes around experiencing reality, right? Your ego is your sun. This is how you carry yourself into the outside world. But then your moon is more sitting back and observing and absorbing energy. But then it's like your Mercury helps decode that information that you observe. But anyways, with the moon being in the first house in the sign Cancer, this does make you very sympathetic and very attuned and connected to not only your own emotions, but having an ability to exert, not exert, but externalize your emotions onto other people and feel how other people feel as well. You feel what I'm saying? You may notice that the moon, it deals with the mother, and Cancer also deals with the mother, because Cancer is like an extension of the moon. And so this dictates that you may draw to you experiences where it's like you're asked and you're required to be motherly to someone and be nurturing and caring to someone, you feel what I'm saying? But simultaneously, like when we're, so it's moon in the first house. The first house is Aries energy. So this is like a Cancer Aries energy. So there may even be a case in which you in of yourself benefit tremendously when you are being caring and you're being nurturing and you're being loving. And so the opportunities you attract to yourself to be nurturing and caring actually go on to build up your personality and actually go on to further expand your abilities, you know, like to further break it down. Like the first house, it deals with the personality and the abilities that you possess. But then the 10th house deals with that area of your life where you're required to apply those skills and abilities that you possess in order for you to attain like credit, honor, and success. You feel what I'm saying? And so it's like the first house is you and like you as a person, but then the 10th house is you as a person and how you use your abilities to succeed, which I feel like I already said, and I'm kind of just being a broken record right now, so let me not do that. But yeah, you know, ultimately that is what it is. You draw to yourself emotional situations and circumstances which you must learn how to deal with and learn how to integrate, because even though these emotional circumstances may feel like they're happening to you, you feel what I'm saying? Because when the moon is in the first house, these individuals can be very self-centered and self-centric in the sense of not per se having an ability completely to consider that the other party is going through something, but more so feeling like you did this to me. You know, like the I am is very much heavy in the vocabulary. The me is very much heavy in the vocabulary. So there may be a need to understand and realize that a lot of the emotional domestic experiences you draw and attract to yourself are because you need to learn how to work through that. You feel what I'm saying? And when I say work through that, I mean in the sense that, see, the moon is very reflective, right? It's and also the moon, it deals with the mind, and the mind in the Hermeticism encompasses everything. You know, there's a law in Hermeticism that states everything is mental and everything is the mind. And so with that being said, your mind or your moon, especially when it's in the first house, very much is reflective to you. And it's like the best channel you can take towards self-development is through doing moon-like activities, learning how to become more family orientated, right? And now we can even get into like the sun and Libra, because I shouldn't be going too deep into this considering it's a mini reading. But yeah, so with the moon, you attract familial energies, you attract emotional circumstances, and Cancer deals with fluctuation. The moon in general deals with fluctuation, so you may draw and attract to you circumstances that fluctuate, and this can even be emotions, especially emotions fluctuative. So experiences outside of you that cause you internally to be fluctuating. Now with the sun being in Libra, it's an indication that a lot of this fluctuating energy is a result of you wanting or expressing a desire for partnership and relationship, and a desire for intimacy and connection with others. See, the thing about the sun in Libra, because the sun is exalted in Aries, when the sun is in Libra, it can be of detriment for the simple fact that the sun in Libra, I don't know, I just think it's funny how I say the sun in Libra. The sun in Libra, right? The sun in Libra is debilitated, right? The sun is a planet that deals with the individuality. It deals with the self. It deals with how you perceive yourself. Yeah, Libra is the sign belonging to the seventh house, which deals with personal relationships, the other, And so when the sun is in Libra, the individuality gets very much entangled with other people. You feel what I'm saying? And these individuals can't see their power without the other or the significant partner, or they continuously feel like they have to be in a partnership, in a relationship, in order for them to feel powerful, because that's what the sun deals with. It deals with your power and how you see yourself. It's like your self-esteem, your confidence, etc. And all of these things are entangled with the other, but also furthermore with the sun being in the fourth house is an energy of family being of importance. And so what the sun is doing is it's really just reinforcing that moon in Cancer in the first house, if what I'm saying, which may even make you feel like it's a personal duty and obligation to take care of your family. But then like your sun being in the fourth house, there's this genuine expression of wanting to bring harmony and balance, especially to the home life and especially to domestic affairs. But it's like a need to be cautious that you're not overly expressing yourself in a manner where you're willing to compromise so much that it's sacrifice yourself for the sake of the family, because that's what can happen when the sun is in the fourth house in Libra. It's like this feeling of like, my life, I live it for my family. But then simultaneously with the moon being in the first house, you do see like your family as like an extension of you, not separate from you. But yeah, this is like a lot for me to get into and really break it down. But that pretty much is like the mini reading I offered you. I definitely do want to hear what your thoughts are on this mini reading. Was helpful? And yeah, I'm telling you, like, I can go way deeper because, we also got to consider like the aspects. This chart you sent me, it's like it's like, I don't know, but it's not a chart I'm used to seeing. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm like getting to observe it. So it's like well, yeah, like to give a brief deeper insight, like you have your moon is this trining, your moon trining Pluto, which makes you a very intense feeler. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like the thing about our feelings is you can't feel something until you're experiencing something. You feel what I'm saying? It's like something outside of your world has to come to you and stimulate you in order for you to feel it. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, see, I am an astrologer, but I'm also an occultist. I'm a teacher of the occult sciences. So I don't just understand astrology, but I understand, mysticism. I understand esoteric psychology. I understand alchemy. You feel what I'm saying? And so when I do my astrological readings, I typically integrate all of that information, for a broader view and perspective. But yeah, pretty much, as I keep saying, I don't want to go too deep into this because it's a mini reading and I got a lot of them to do. But anyways, I do hope you resonated, and definitely let me know your thoughts. And also, if you're interested in getting a full reading with me, I would be more than happy to help you really dive in and decode your birth chart. It can be beneficial. It'll help you gain a better understanding of yourself. That way you can learn how to love yourself more, but also improve yourself and work on aspects that are weak. But also know your strengths and your weaknesses, all beneficial things. So typically, because I go really deep, I work through sessions, if what I'm saying. And each session is $50, but considering it's your first time and I'm the one offering, I am willing to give you 30 $30 instead of $50 for the first. It'll be like a discount, if what I'm saying. But yeah, that's pretty much the reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. I gotta go because someone is knocking on my door. Alright, peace.